Yo, what's good everybody? It's your girl Frenchnella here, and today I'm back with another 50-50 map. It's Idaho or Hawaii. So, without further ado, let's jump right into the video. Okay, we're playing no move, so we can look around, but we can't go down the road. I think this is for sure Idaho. I think there's like no way in my head that this is Hawaii. It doesn't seem super mountainous, so I'm not gonna go like this really north part, which low-key, I didn't even know that Idaho shared a border with like Canada, like that it reached all the way up here, but the more you know every day. So I'm gonna go in the south part of Hawaii, maybe here. Okay, nice. Oh, also I forgot to mention, I'm doing this map because there's this like famous thing in a Geoguessr community of a bunch of pros guessing Hawaii on Idaho because of the craters in the moon thing, which maybe we'll see later today. Okay. Wide outer lines, a little bit rocky. I'm like, I feel like these rocks are looking a little bit volcanic, right? But it can't be, this is not Hawaii, right? Is this the craters of the moon? I think. Like, are we like here? Oh. Well, I didn't think I'd get one wrong so early. The rocks did look a little bit volcanic, so maybe I should have gone Hawaii there, but I was like, I got baited by the 50-50. Okay, this is like the most Idaho thing I've ever seen in my life. If this is not Idaho, like the flat, open landscape, all the barns and stuff, the dark green trees, I think this is just near Boise. Okay, nice. Okay, we've got palm tree leaves. We've got volcano in the back. Shorter houses, front of the car. Definitely Hawaii. Which island do I think it is? I think that it's this island. I'm gonna go near like Hilo. Okay, no, we're nearer Kailua in Honolulu. Okay. But we got the right 50-50 though. Okay, so we have like a Ford Flex or something right here. Speed limit 20. I see a big mountain in the back. It doesn't look very like volcanic though. This gravel looks a little bit, It doesn't feel like Hawaii. The roads feel too like wide to be Hawaii, I want to say. Like Hawaii has more narrow roads. So I'm going Idaho here. I'm going gonna go near like Twin Falls. Okay, we were in Idaho. We were just closer to Boise. Okay. We've got some big farmland. We got a barn there. We've got trees. I think this is for sure Idaho. More farmland Idaho than like foresty Idaho. So we're gonna go near like Rupert. Okay, not bad. We were in Idaho, but we were a little bit northeast, more near Milo. Okay, we've got these barriers, which I'm like, low-key, they look like the BC concrete barriers, but I think those ones have holes in them. Okay, we have dark green, like, big trees, which makes me think we're in Idaho, but, like, up here, maybe? Because it reminds me more of, like, you know, Washington, Oregon, whatever. So I'm gonna go here in Idaho near, like, Coeur d'Alene, in, like, the Panhandle National Forest. Okay, nice. If I actually guessed on a road, like a major road, probably would have gotten closer to that 5K there. But we'll definitely take 4.9. I mean, we were in Idaho and we were in that northern part, so good for recognizing that. Okay, there's no way this kind of beach exists in Idaho, so I think this is Hawaii for sure. I mean, look at the trees and everything. Can we get the right island? I haven't done any studying for Hawaii yet, so I don't know like what the different islands look like, but I'm hoping after today's 50-50 video, we'll get a feel for like what it looks like in each of the different islands in Hawaii, so I don't have to just insta send like Honolulu if I know it's Hawaii. I'm gonna go near the bay though, because we see a beach here, so somewhere with a beach, right? Somewhere with a bit of sand, maybe like here. Okay, we were on a different island. We were on this island. And we were near Laloa Beach Park. Magic Sands. Okay. Okay. So this is going to be Idaho, I think, for sure. Again, we have the really tall trees, so it's making me want to go more north. Low-key, I think it's near, like, the Canada, like, Montana, like, somewhere on this right side of this part of Idaho. Because it's way too mountainous to be, like, you know, southern Idaho. I think that this is a good spot. Wow, we were a lot more southern than I thought. But we were in a national forest, I think, to be fair, so that checks out for the big tall trees and everything. We were near Featherville. Okay. Okay, we have the black car, we have like the palm leaves and everything. Houses, definitely Hawaii. Lots of big hills, and I can see a big city in the back. We've got a little like pigeon or dove or something right here on the bush. Hello, pigeon. I think we're in Hawaii. Do I ever think that we're near Honolulu? I think it's near a big city, so I'm gonna go like here, like, you know, somewhere in the mountains, but, you know, people got houses and stuff up here. I'll see if it's right. Okay, we were on the right island. We were a little bit on the other side of these, like, trails and stuff, though, but I think that was Honolulu in the distance, so we got 4.9 there. Alright, 18K, not bad. Okay, we've got dark, like, black road. We have a little bit of an antenna thing sitting out the back with some ridges. A stop sign, like a cabin-y thing in the back. I think this rock looks pretty volcanic to me if I'm thinking about it. This house doesn't look too tall. I think it's Hawaii, right? Because of the rocks and everything. Right? I'm like, I feel like it should be more obvious, but I think this is Hawaii. That is my initial thoughts. I'm gonna stick with it. Okay, nice. We were in Hawaii, and we were on the right island, but just the opposite side. We were near Ocean View. Okay. Okay, we have like big, flat, open lands in the back. These really big houses and wide roads. So the wide roads making me think initially like Idaho. And yeah, the lack of like any sort of like floral, fauna, vegetation, whatever. Definitely more Idaho to me than Hawaii. I'm gonna go near Tuttle, Idaho, because it seems like maybe it's in the southern part. Okay, not too bad. We were a little bit southwest of Boise, near Kuna. Okay, we've got a rocky beach, beautiful ocean, amazing. A rock in the middle of the ocean. A bunch of wind turbines in the back. I think this is Hawaii. Maybe it's one of those smaller islands because I don't see a lot of like buildings. Right? But I mean, I don't know how much coverage is on the other islands. There's a helipad there. So maybe just like here where there's like mountains and a city, but not like big city. Like I'll go like here. Okay, we were just on this island, like with Honolulu and stuff. We were near the beach, and then yeah, the big city on the opposite side of the island, so it makes sense why we didn't see it and why we had a big mountain behind us. So it was the forest reserve, the Iwa Forest Reserve. Okay. Okay, we've got big open road, we got houses, we got trees. These trees just don't look very Hawaii. I mean, like, this is like, I don't know what you call it. Is it coniferous? I don't even see any cones, but it's just not the type of tree I think you would see in Hawaii. I'm going to go near Boise, and we'll see how close we are. Okay, we were in Idaho, but we were in Idaho Falls, which is on the opposite side of the state. We got the 50-50 right. All right, we've got a wide open road. We've got trees, a mountainous hill in the back, a forested hill, stop sign. I think it's Idaho, not Hawaii. I'm gonna go near, like, Buell. Oh, wow, we were a lot further north. So definitely I could have gotten that from the trees, maybe. We were near Coeur d'Alene again. Okay. All right, 16K, not bad. Let's keep going. Okay, we got Red Dirt Road. We have this like mountainy, hilly thing in the back, making me think Hawaii. for sure. And then the shorter houses and then the palm-like trees, definitely Hawaii. I think I want to go on the mainland, or I want to go on the land near Honolulu, but not like in the city. Like we're a little bit like further out. I'm gonna go like near Maui. Ooh, we were even more north on a different island. We were near Kalaheo. Okay. All right, we've got car behind us. Flat open field. People on a motorbike. I think just like the dryness of the vegetation, like it has to be Idaho. Like there's no way this is Hawaii. And then the trees are just not Hawaiian trees. And then yeah, the road is too wide to be Hawaii. I feel like Hawaii's roads, again, I feel like I've said this like 10 times. I'm like, seem more narrow. And I see like no volcanic rock or anything anywhere. So I'm gonna go here on like the highway near Shoutout. Okay, not bad. We got 4.6. We'll definitely take that. Okay, we got stop sign. We got this little house thing. We've got a truck. I see the water. So we're on like a little bit of elevation in Hawaii, somewhere near water. Is it ever like this side of the island, like somewhere like here? Like near Kanahoe? I'm gonna go here. Okay, we're on a different island. But we were in Hawaii, so we'll take that. We are near Waikoloa Village. Okay. And we were facing the water out there. Okay, that makes sense. Alright, we've got flat open fields. We've got wheat, trees. If this isn't the most Idaho thing I've ever seen in my life, then I would be very surprised. I'm gonna go like here. Like I don't see much mountains or elevation in the back, so it seems like a very flat part of Idaho. So I think here is a good guess. Okay, not bad. We are a little bit more eastern though, near Basalt, Idaho. Okay. Alright, we've got big forest in the back. Highway, one yellow outer, one white outer, white dash middle. Mile marker 39 here. Silver Valley. I think this is Idaho, like more northern part of Idaho. Maybe we can find Silver Valley if it is a big enough city. I'm gonna do a little bit of scanning because I mean like maybe this is the first time I'm like, oh, we could 5K. But I think as long as I get like on the right highway, I'd be okay with that. Stevensville. There are so many cities in Idaho. Silver Valley. I see a town called Hollister, which is funny because, yeah, Hollister. So not even funny. I don't know why. I'm laughing. Three Forks, Gallatin, Toast and Boulder, Helena. I'm not seeing it low-key, and I think I'm also looking in Montana, it looks like a little bit. I'm just gonna go in the northern part near the Idaho Panhandle Forest. Okay, we weren't that far. We were here. We got 4.6, so a little bit more southern, south of the Coeur d'Alene National Forest. Okay. All right, 19K. All right. Ooh. Okay, we have the Hawaii car, so we know we're in Hawaii. Amazon delivery. We are near a big Amazon delivery, like, area, I guess. Dark hill in the back, Department of Agriculture. Is this ever a street that we could find? I'm gonna scan both islands like a little bit, but I know there's so many streets, so I think it's like unlikely that we find it without like scanning on a lot. Where do I think? Okay, we have hills to our east, so I'm like, it's hard to like visualize like the direction, like I don't know. I'm gonna go in Honolulu because I feel like if I was gonna have a big Amazon facility in Hawaii, probably near one of the big cities, so I'll go like here. Okay, we were not too far actually. We got 4.977, a little bit further down, but we'll remember that for next time near Sand Island. Okay. Okay, dark green forested hill in the back, big road, red house. I think this is in Idaho, and I think we're near a forest. I don't know how far up though. I want to say it's probably just one of these forests, not the one like near the Canadian border. I'll go near like Bayhorse. Oh, we were very more farther north. 2.1, we were near Ponderay in Idaho. Okay. Okay. Idaho, not Hawaii for sure. We got the flags right there. We got these big like power line things. Red barn, big flat open field. Idaho. I feel like it's giving like Glenn's Ferry maybe. Okay, not horrible. I probably should have seen that there wasn't like a big river nearby, but I mean, there is kind of a river here, but just not visible from where we are. We got 3.1 though, so we'll take that. Ooh, okay. Dark green forested hill. Road. Low-key, I could see this being tricky and being like, oh, it's Hawaii, but I think that these these bollards are giving me Idaho. I don't know if they're Idahoan bollards, but yeah, I don't think these are found in Hawaii. I think these are Idaho bollards. I'm gonna go to your Hill City. Okay, we were a lot further north, near Conkling Park. Okay. Okay, this is giving Hawaii, right? No car visible, but we have Koa Lane and Island Boulevard, so both making me think more Hawaii. We've got the black like dirt and rocks, so I think it's like volcanic area. We're kind of curving through like the hill. No big buildings in sight though, so making me think like not like the main part of Honolulu Island. Like ever here? Like on this island, because I remember we had another location here earlier in the video. I'm gonna go here. Okay, no, we were on this island. Okay. Near Aumakua Acres. Okay. Oh, it's very grid-like over here. I did not know that. Very good to know, though. Okay, 14.4. Not bad. We're gonna keep going. We're gonna play this map one more time and see if we can keep up our high score streak. I think we literally only got like one wrong in the very first round, like maybe like our second or third guess. So I think we've been perfect since then, but if I'm wrong, feel free to correct me down below. But we're gonna see if we can keep up our streak for now with our last round of Idaho versus Hawaii. Okay, we've got like volcanic rock, these like yellow bollard thingies. So I think Hawaii for sure. No big hills or like cities in the back. I can see like some buildings and hills, but not super big. So maybe I think this island, like near like Hilo. Okay, we got the right island, which I'm proud of because I think we're getting better at identifying the differences between the islands. Like not perfect, but I'm not gonna just main send Hawaii or main send Honolulu every time, so we'll take that. We got 4.1. We're on the opposite side of the island, but we got the right island, so I definitely will take that. Okay, we've got big hilly mountains in the back. Cars. I mean, the road is just too wide to be Hawaii, right? This is definitely Idaho, but ever near like Montana border, like it's kind of giving Montana a little bit. I know it's not Montana, but I feel like it could be near like Dubois. Okay, not bad. We got 3.5. We're a little bit more near the center of Idaho, near Barrett, however you say that. Okay, definitely Hawaii. The trees, first of all, the trucks. Trucks can be found anywhere in Idaho too, I guess. The hilly kind of like houses on like the hill. Where do I think I am? Which island though? That is a big city in the back. I think that might be Honolulu. So if I'm like looking at Honolulu here, am I ever like in like up here, kind of like looking down and out at the city. I think I could be. Wow, okay, 4.9 again. I definitely got the right vibe of like looking out at Honolulu and like out at the like ocean and everything. We got 4.9 though, so that's extremely good. We're just a couple streets over. I will definitely take that. All right, truck, big mountain in the back. Arimo High School. I don't know that city, but this is definitely Idaho and not Hawaii. So I'm gonna go near like Butte City. Okay, not bad. We got 3.8, a little bit more southeast of where we were. Near Arimo. Okay. Okay, mile 41. We've got these like mile marker things, which I don't know if they're only in Idaho, but they're definitely like not in Hawaii. Like I think they're in like, maybe there's similar ones in like South Dakota, Montana too. Exit 39, big dark green forested hills. So definitely Idaho for sure. Are we ever near like here in between all the national forests? I think this could be it. This is like a major highway. I'm gonna go here. Okay, we were a lot further north. We were in the Idaho Panhandle National Forest, or the Coeur d'Alene National Forest. We were near Pinehurst. Okay. We got 2.8 though. So we're ending on 19K, which is not bad. Thank you so much for watching this video of me doing an Idaho-Hawaii 50-50. If you enjoyed this video, let me know down in the comments. I'll also be linking the map in the description if you want to try it out yourself. Thank you so much again for watching the video. Don't forget to subscribe to French Vanilla, and have a great day.